going on, Brawler USA? Welcome back to another Monster Jam Luck or Skill video. Live here at Camping World Stadium. We're going to decide if these guys are driving with luck, skill, bad luck, or a lack of skill. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We just crossed 1,400 subscribers, and I want you here at what is essentially day one. Be sure to comment below what your favorite moment was from this venue. And I'm fired up. You should be fired up. Let's have a great time. Up first, we have these chicken tenders. I'm gonna have to give it a lack of skill. They're just a little cold and a little not fresh for $21. I mean, you gotta not give it to them. Lack of skill right there. So I'm gonna have to give that one a lack of skill right there. I hate to do it to the goat Jim Kohler, but on the lid, what more can I say? Lack of skill.
I feel like it was a lack of JCB Dirt School.
Ouch. I'm gonna have to give that one a big live action lack of skill right there. It kicked him up too much. He couldn't. Yeah, I'm watching the replay right now. He didn't turn into it quick enough and he just lost the truck. Lack of skill, unfortunately.
Okay, lack of skill, but why did it pop like that? Yeah.
I don't know the exact technical term, but that was like the engine backfired. It may have had something to do with them shutting him off, and that was the end. They may have got too much fuel, then they shut him off and it popped. But I don't know. If you know in the comments below, drop a comment exactly why the truck popped like that. So if you look closely at that, he actually dug a huge chunk of dirt out of the ground, and you could see the mats they lay down over the soccer field or whatever's under there. You got to give that one to him. All skill right there, showing out to the crowd. And if you were here for this energy, you would understand why I say that is some brawler shit right there. Showing out, throwing down, not much more to say there.
Spinning around without a steering wheel.
And they just said that he took, so with the hydraulic steering, he took the steering wheel off of the truck and it stayed cocked, so he just took the steering wheel off while he did that. All skill, that's some brawler shit right there. Yeah, you got to give that one to him. All skill right there. All pun intended. Definitely avenged his dad right there. I am fired up.
Feeling up to the people, my friend. This enough to take the top spot. A beautiful moonwalk combination to reverse that and put that down.
Yeah, seeing that in person is way cooler than seeing it on a compilation. My favorite part was when that truck was wobbling on those front tires. All skill right. A pretty stylish slap wheelie, I must say myself. But I'm gonna have to give that one bad luck. The truck kicked him sideways, and he just had to set it down before he broke those horns off before freestyle. So bad luck.
replay. As Alexa said, head on over to
They're gonna call that a Sky Wheelie lack of skill.
Ooh.
That was not like the OG slap wheelies we're familiar with. That wasn't even in the same country. Lack of skill. That was no Sky Wheelie in my book.
She does it. Get on the front 10 tires.
Definitely took one of the easiest ramps to get the moonwalk.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Jim and Chris Kohler took a way harder ramp to do the same thing. I'll give that all skill for pulling it over, but let's not lie. That was a cheap shot of the skill.
You're a hater.
That's the easy ramp.
Hey, go get your haterade.
Oh man, this is going to be close. She's going to be looking at.
Hey, I will say, with all the hate that I give that truck, this stadium has not been louder than for that truck. Yeah, this dude don't play. Camden Murphy does not play.
Going to his first attempt. Can he pull it off for the first time? Front two tires.
So I'm gonna give that the same harsh judging as Sparkle Smash to make sure we're fair here. All skill, but that was an easier ramp to get the moonwalk on.
I don't know. That was amazing. That was amazing.
So yeah, I gotta give that one to him. All skill, but a little lackluster of a maneuver there. Same thing as the Sparkle Smash. Kind of hit the easier ramp to hit the moonwalk and get the scores. So we're gonna give that one all skill, but a bit of a lackluster maneuver, in my opinion. All skill, but I'm thinking I'm about ready to see something other than a moonwalk. Now I give Adam Anderson a lot more cred for trying to go out there and do something different. We're gonna need to switch it up other than all the stoppies. I think that's our very first in-person yard sale right there. But you got to give that one to him. All skill. He felt that truck sliding up the ramp. He held on to it. But unfortunately, I think he broke the rear drive shaft. So I'm hoping they can take him back. I really want to see him freestyle. But it looked like he lost rear-wheel drive. Maybe it just hit the dirt. Hopefully it broke something small, but you got to give that one to him. All skill.
Chris Kohler Mayhem held that lead for about 3 trucks. He has that 8.843.
I wanted to go ahead and film that. I think it's really cool the way they pick those trucks up and just drag them out. So I guess they just do it with a tow hook. That's pretty sick. So guys, sorry for the poor filming, but I'm gonna have to give that one a lack of skill. She was going for the slap wheelie and just didn't quite have the timing enough. Lack of skill right there.
Lucas Oil. Important.
Luck, skill, bad luck, lack of skill.
Lack of skill.
We'll give it to him for the fun of it. Yard sale the truck at the end, but I gotta give that one to him. Maybe it's just because I'm here in person, but that was that ragged edge. He was throwing it all out on the line. Full throttle. It sounded like he was burning up the transmission. Gotta give that one to him. All skill to get things started off here. All skill right there. Really, when you see these guys live, they're just on the ragged edge. They're running around this course, drifting, sliding the whole nine. He nailed it. Watching the replay right now. He nailed that backflip, and then he sent it full throttle over the center jump and yard sailed it there. Again, you got to give it to him. All skill right there. So he definitely kept that one calm, cool, and collected. Definitely full of skill, but a little more lackluster than I would have preferred. You got to give it to him. But at the end there, I think it was a bit of lack of skill, not saving it. So great run, but not my favorite so far. That's a classic bad luck right there. Came out with the hurt engine. Jim Kohler did everything that he could do to put on for the crowd, but unfortunately not his night tonight, which really sucks. But it sounded like the engine was damaged from the skill maneuvers. You got to give it to him, though. Legend. You gotta love it. Great job, Jim Kohler. Maybe next time. Well, you heard the lady. We'll give that a. Well, I'll edit the video so it says skied out. Yeah, you got to give that one to him. He was on that ragged edge, calm, cool, collected though, and nailed the backflip, and then ended the run without yard sailing the truck. So all skill. Skying it out. Skying it out. That truck sounds nice.
Eyes on the clock for 5 steps down. El Toro Loco is plenty of time here. Plenty of time for one pack. Oh yeah, Ryan, you know it's coming. Morgan and Morgan. That thing was drawing that penny a little bit.
I was doing my absolute best to film that, but actually watch, because I'm sitting here with my girlfriend, not watching, just watching the screen. So you got to give that one to him. Ragged edge, all skill. Absolutely killed it on the backflip. Nothing but control. I would say that was definitely a step above Chris Kohler and Mayhem. He did not look like he wanted to take that truck home, and it looks like back in Osteen, Florida, they're going to be changing the transmission because that thing looks hot. Got to give it to him. All skill right. That is what you call some Brawler live in 4K, baby. All skill right there. Out of her or Sparkle Smash, Cynthia all day in the stabilizer, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's watch that again. I'm going to get it edited so we can watch it again. I was going to say, if I don't see something sick here, I want to be upset. That was certified Brawler.
That was awesome.
he had a sick run going, but I'm gonna have to give that bad luck because they shut him off on the sidewall save, which is insane. They shut him off because he was gonna save that one. So bad luck, aka all skill with some poor luck at the end there. Lack of skill right there. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. That's getting definitely 2 to 3 side-eye dogs right
You need to
there.
relax.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
I don't think she did that bad.
Oh, and now we're gonna make excuses.
I don't think we did that.
Oh, I think the brakes weren't working.
Power over on that left side. You know, with this look like that, typically when you see this
Next clip. The spoiler looks so cool. I think he broke the front end in that. I think he was really winding up for a good run, but it just never got there.
Another rollover out here.
I'm gonna have to give that a lack of skill
Here on the glitz of the action.
for our racing and our skill challenge.
Camera's got right there. Big shout out to the
I was really looking forward to that. A little bit of bad luck, but
access, and there it goes.
just never really got rolling on the ragged edge. And
Scores are locked. The score to beat is
the tone in the stadium was low. This show is really hanging, I think, on Adam Anderson's head. That's that ragged edge right there. Skying it out. Oh, skill right there. Now that is what you call some certified brawler ragged edge. Skied the truck out. Threw it down for the crowd. Great run. I would have loved to see one more big wow moment, but you got to give it to him. Showed out for the crowd. You got to love it. All skill. That's what we came out to see right there.
Scores are
Skying it out. Wow. All skill, but that rear tire being broken, I gotta give that bad luck. I'm sorry I missed the big move at the end, but I was trying to watch. Gotta give it to him, threw it, showed out for the crowd. All skill. Putting on a good run with that rear planetary broken, that rear axle broken. That's some certified brawler shit. So as I'm watching that replay, he actually had the truck in reverse, stabbed the gas right when it landed, and which is what made it do the roll. Unbelievable, all skill right there. That's some Joe Folly. Guys, thank you for watching the first ever live Luck or Skill Monster Jam video. It's been really fun. I hope my coverage was good. I tried so hard to watch and enjoy the event for the little kid inside of me, but also film it. But with that being said, I appreciate it, and I suppose I'll see you at a Monster Jam event very, very, very soon.